My old lady said, we had a couple of days off, right? Kids were in Roanoke, and she want to watch something. That's the whole fucking thing in itself. Well, you know what? Watch what the fuck you want to watch, and I'll watch something when you're asleep. You know what I'm saying? Why are we gonna watch the same shit at the same time? Anyway, I just, I don't know if y'all notice about me, but I can be picky.
No, are you practicing a bit? Is this a bit?
No, this is not a bit, but so sometimes we'll watch murder shows or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're like the 2020 on some shit, and because I'm not trying to start a fucking 8-part series, you know what I'm saying? So she's like, yo, I want to watch this thing, and it's a documentary, and it's supposed to be crazy. And I'm like, all right, well, what is it? And it's this family adopts this little girl, and they don't know if she's like a 6-year-old cripple or like a 35-year-old Ukrainian spy. It's just such a crazy concept.
It's a crazy concept.
She's a dwarf. She has some other kind of situation in addition to that. And so this family adopts her. And then they start finding out a bunch of crazy shit about her. And it's like she gonna kill him. She like telling them she gonna kill him.
Go the gaga.
No, this ain't no baby. See, that's where you...
you said 6. She was 6.
6, yeah. They don't know. But at one point, they went to the court, and the court was like, yeah, this bitch is 23. Straight up. So
That's
the court
crazy.
in Indiana, where they live, which, by the way, fuck Indiana. The court in Indiana was like, nah, she's not 11. She's 22. And they're like, yeah, you see what we've been trying to tell you? She's standing over us with a knife. You know what I mean? She want to kill, she trying to push my wife into an electric fence. It is the craziest shit.
But, okay. Do they get to the point where they explain why they trained this person to infiltrate a family in Indiana to kill the wife? Like,
It's not, the killing the wife part just came because she didn't like him.
but I feel like there's a lot of work that goes into getting that.
Natalia Grace, the curious case of Natalia Grace.
But it seems like
okay, he's gonna pull it up obviously, and you're gonna see this girl, and you're gonna be like, is she 11 or is she 54?
But there's a lot of work that goes into getting this person in that position as a spy. And why a family in Indiana?
Look, can't tell, right?
I don't know. That's a grown ass.
Okay, go back to the other picture. Okay, now this picture alone. This is 20 years after it happened, right? So this person doesn't look like is she 6 or is she 23, but this person does look like is she 17 or is she 30? Mm-hmm. So imagine when she was 7. Man, it's so fucking weird. Like those are all pictures. Yeah, look. So right there, they're saying she was like 12, but she looks like she's like 4.
Crazy. It is a curious case.
Insane, bro.
Yeah,
And I didn't.
Indiana. Like, why a family in Indiana? We've infiltrated.
They adopted her in Florida.
Huh?
They adopted her in Florida.
That makes more sense,
Bro, it's insane. So, I mean, the family's crazy. The dad's a lunatic. The mom is like the evil. All these, but they move her into her own crib. When they say she's 22, but in actuality, she's saying I'm 13. They just put her in a crib. So they put her in like a strip of apartments. And, this one old lady is like, yeah, I saw her like trying to bring her groceries in, and she's so little she couldn't bring her groceries in. The poor thing, bless her heart, she needed help. And then like 20 minutes later, same episode, she's like, everybody hated this little girl, and nobody wanted to talk to her anymore. Like she was just creeping people out, going up to dudes and talking about sex. And so like the more, like on one hand, she's like playing with children. And on the other hand, she's like just kicking it with grown folks. It's wild, yo. It's a wild joint.
I'll watch this with my wife. I'll watch it.
I don't recommend it.
I mean, my wife might get completely into it. I'm perfectly capable. 9 times out of 10, if my wife is perfectly into it, I'll draw or I'll just get up and walk out of the room. I mean, she watches shit where it's like,
I just wish, can you find a clip? We couldn't get it. We couldn't play it anyway, could we?
I came home.
It's a clip of the dad, bro.
We were
filming our documentary. We thought we had a happy ending, but Natalia keeps spoiling that.
Now she's 44, and she's a CPA.
For more than a decade, the curious kicks of Natalia Grace has mystified investigators.
So that kid who looked 3, they're saying was 12 or 13.
Says mystified gears and flowers and the populace. A U.S. orphan. It's just like the orphan.
Is that the mom?
Anyways.
That's the dad.
Even though Natalia's true age was eventually proven,
This brings me to eating adults.
the central mystery remains unsolved. But now, we're hearing Natalia's uncensored and shocking truth from behind those doors.
We're so close up to the fingers.
Guys, alright. Guys. I was looking for love.
All right, this is enough of this bullshit. I didn't even get anywhere near this. That's like season 3. So I asked my old lady when I think
Season 3?
I think we're gonna watch a 1 hour, or 1.5 hour thing. I go, how long is this? She goes, 3 seasons. It starts laughing. But so that's like down the road. I've never seen that shit. But
See, when you started explaining, I thought we were talking about a 30-minute like TV show.
Yeah, it was like
fictitious.
one of many different
No,
episodes.
no.
Oh man, yeah, that's a whole different ballgame.
So when it comes to TV in my house, I love telling this story because it's fucking true. I came home from work one night and Becca's like 7 months pregnant, like very uncomfortable pregnant. And I walk in and I'm like, hey baby, how was your day? And Ice-T is on TV and he goes, they found the infant's body burned and mutilated behind a dumpster. I'm like, what the fuck are you watching? She's like, oh, it's Law or whatever show it is. And I'm just like, I gotta go downstairs. I can't do this.
I can't watch a bunch of dark shit. That's for sure.
Man, she had one on called Blackbird, and it starred the dude who played Elton John in the Elton John movie. He's also in The Kingsman.
And the girl from the bus.
But anyway, it's the British actor who did. Anyway, he's in that, and there's this. Yeah, this guy. This guy plays a murderer that they're trying to out, and he's in prison, and they're trying to get him to confess to another murder, and he confesses the murder while they show the murder, and the whole thing is narrated by the little girl, and it is fucking terrible. And I couldn't get. I was like, please never put this on again.
Yeah, that's scary. Fuck all that shit. We're not here to talk about television shows, guys.
you guys got on some weird shit.
Tats.
I just thought I was going to make a little, 33-year-old Ukrainian, 6-year-old Florida Indian joke, and we'd move on. But we just got in there, man.
Floridian.
Yeah.
They're like wild boars down there. You just got to shoot them.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, we're not here for that shit. We're here to talk tattoos. We're going to hop right in now. It's too late to hop right in. But I'm here with Connor, and I'm here with Porter. Let's see what the first pick is.
See what we got.
Yeah, last time you told me that we had to pick one, and it's just too late. We're picking him. When it comes to black and gray stuff, man, there's like a handful of dudes but Juan's stuff is my favorite. I always come back to it.
He's been killing it.
It's gorgeous. She's gorgeous.
Killing it for years.
Yeah.
I mean, did you see that Jesus he did on the nose?
On the
man,
so
man. Good.
Juan Teyer, y'all. He works at Spotlight in Los Angeles. He's a great fucking guy. And he's just look at this thing. He brings the ruckus.
You know he's good because he chose a picture of Cheech Marin
Oh, dude, that's such
for
a
his
good picture.
Instagram pic.
I fucking love that picture.
I think Juan might smoke weed.
Oh, Juan, he's
Thanks, killer.
man, it's a beautiful tattoo. The hair, the eyes, the lips are just crazy. The shading on her throat or collarbone and stuff.
Her garment?
It's not very big either.
You know, it's
you know what I mean? Like that's
not a
inside
huge arm.
forearm. You know, that's pretty small to fit on that space. It's that face is like that.
Yeah.
That thing's awesome, man.
And the highlight, like the
His
way
blings are the shit. You high five her?
No, I was just looking at her head shape.
perfection. I love that magic too. The rounded off ends on those little blings in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the. I mean, I love the circular one too. I like how you use that to balance the top.
Yeah,
Oh, it looks great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, yeah, that way it's not super dense up there. It's good.
And that way it
More
boots
than-
be forward a little bit,
It really likes the forward boot.
Oh yeah, yeah. Thick, lustrous hair is very important. But also, what I was gonna say is like it not being that big, there's not like a million strands of hair like you would see in some black and gray. There's a bunch, but the highlights in the the way it's drawn, like
Oh, it's all shaded out just right. Where you got those sheens up there, where you got that shine across the top of her noggin and stuff. Those big curves. It's great.
Oh, those little curly cute.
Yeah, the little flyaways to the shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I like that.
I love it when a tattooer does pin a girl head or a girl in general with lashes so luscious that they hold her hair back.
Yeah.
I just think that shit is just like, no, they're showing these lashes. Like this, you have to see the whole eye. Like it's awesome.
Yeah, the shape of that is great.
And it's super.
Farrah Fawcett as fuck, and then that's
It's super fucking like weird to point it out, but like, all of her collarbone and her throat, like all of that is shaded so beautifully. Like you can feel, like you can just glance at it and you can feel where her collarbone is, where the divot in her throat is.
It's wicked fresh too. Then you know that thing's gonna be soft as shit, man, to where you just can see that it's there.
You said for a faucet haircut. I worked with a dude one time who he's a bartender. One of our servers was like, I saw you hitting on that girl earlier. He goes, yeah, she has a Farrah Fawcett haircut, and no other haircut catches male ejaculate as well as a Farrah Fawcett haircut.
Whoa.
Needless to say, I was the only one who found that funny in the group of people that we were talking to.
I don't know why, but bro, I mean, I'm not gonna go into it, but that it really made me think of Adam talking about the woke man. I can't go into it, but we'll talk after hours about that. Anyway, Juan makes like my favorite black and gray tattoos.
That's some good stuff.
And yeah, man, she's fucking perfect. She is as good as it gets.
Like I said,
Yeah, that thing is super cool.
I like how, sorry to
No,
cut you off. I like how her garment is clearly like, there's not a lot more, but there's enough gray in it to designate it as like a darker piece. Like it separates from her skin.
scroll up a little bit.
Yeah, like especially in this area.
Yeah, slick, super soft.
All right.
Yeah, that's
Beautiful
okay.
tattoo. Show you.
So we got another black and gray one. This one came up on my Explore feed, and this guy's stuff is a lot of it has the same sort of vibe to it, but man, is it killer!
That rib cage is sick as
So this says no filters, in the wild, all healed up. That thing was
big
so
bright room.
Yeah, man.
Dude, everything about that skeleton is sick as fuck because there's almost nothing done to it.
I know, dude. It's super open, but look at that fucking spine and stuff.
Yeah.
So good.
The reflection of it on the armor.
Mm-hmm. There's so many things in there.
Fucking-
It's insane. And like
The inside of the rib cage.
yeah, dude, that's
Hello?
shit. And like the way that it fits that arm as well, like around where that elbow is where the bend in that arm would be anyway, of the armor.
Yeah, and the seams in the armor. The seams of the glove on the glove side. Man,
Not to mention just the like, if you just like picture somebody with skin in that position, like that's a very intimate way to kill somebody.
Oh, yeah,
like,
from
that's
behind like
posed
that, yeah.
beautifully. But like the hand holding the not really
coming up.
fighting, just holding it,
Yeah.
and then the other hand on the head, just kind of like,
It's heavy duty.
dude, it's fucking cold.
It really is. Hey, but it's laid out so good. It fits so nice. And I was not familiar with this. I was not familiar with this person's stuff.
A lot of mushrooms at the bottom, like
There's all kinds of
There's
stuff
just
in there.
enough info in there for you to know that that's the underside and that's where the spores are. That's it. It's fucking sick.
oh, wow. Treasure.
Yeah. Avery, will you let that play one time?
Little bowl cut in the back.
Also, like it's not a halo, but just like the horizon behind his head.
Oh yeah, man! Like you can see the
Full
castle.
gray field.
Well, there's there's that castle and stuff.
Oh wow, it's a much richer image.
Yeah, man, that thing is.
It's bananas. That guy's stuff is super good.
But yeah, I mean, it's still like there's not a lot of tweak in any of that skeleton. It's just it's the bare bones of what needs to be there. You know? And then like the little negative grass blades.
So many smart little tricks in there. But man, does it fucking
Read the
solid.
name of it, Avery, is you on mine, the tattooer?
Alessandro
Whoa. Covallero?
Cavallerotattoo.
Is that painted?
Yeah, another
It's a silver. I'm not sure.
Italian tattoo. Alessandro Cavallero's tattoos.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Oh, look at that second one.
They're so matched, dude. Yeah.
God damn. Yo, zoom in on this thing. This motherfucker's head.
It's
Look at
incredible.
the hands. Her
The
mouth.
texture on that horn and stuff.
What the fuck?
Dude, I feel like
Yo, the leaves around her head. All that's so incredible. What the fuck? Skull on the butt cheek.
Yeah, go down that rabbit hole, man. There's a bunch of stuff on there. There's just
That's insane.
large scale, lots of like kind of medieval sort of
Whoa.
stuff.
he just like it's not only is he
Yeah.
executed well, but the design and like it's
Design,
very
layout.
strong. There's a lot of like subtleties that are very important. Real, it's very sculpture like.
Because Italy got some dogs out there right now.
Dude, this guy is Russian. Damn. Yeah, I mean, how cool is
Look at that chest plate.
I know.
Goes that one? Right there. Go back to that.
I saw the chest plate.
Yeah, this
I wish
guy.
the
Look at this
drone so the
motherfucker.
light would hit the chest plate more.
Hey, listen to that
shadow.
Look at that shit, P. Look at his hat.
You know what attracted me to Latvian Orthodox? The hats. Oh, the coins. Oh, look at that coin purse. No, but it is. What? I want it.
You can't. You can't. You just can't.
But
like-
so he makes a testicle reference.
The amount of openness that he's not afraid to use, like the cross,
What is
the side of that head.
also death?
And the opposite as well. The big fields of black, man. That's the thing. It's like it's so well balanced. That stuff looks incredible. And to see it, that video caught me because that shit is obviously healed and settled in.
Dude, that's so.
Super, super elegant.
Fuzziness of the beard and stuff, man.
So much good stuff.
Yeah, that thing's wild. That thing's super.
Just his hands, and oh man, it's just like it's just.
Well, that's the devil and
It's
the
telling
girl.
a story. It's beautiful.
Yeah, look at the devil and the girl again. We talk about the hands. Yeah. The shadows it's casting, the fucking the crease in the
Whoa, that's sick.
crease in the wrist.
What in the what?
That's scary. I don't like that. Give me that one. Oh, dude. I like that one.
Fuck with that horse though.
God damn.
But like, look how the drab are super dark and stuff. But the big like open spaces. That's cool.
And also the body of work. Like, how many
Yeah.
fucking epic sleeves have you done?
What
Crazy.
did he?
Yeah, dude.
Snick. Oh wow.
What the fuck? Yeah, these are fucking.
That was fucking ill. That is way ill. That's like something from the dude that did Pan's Labyrinth and stuff.
That kind of
Oh, with the head, the eyeball.
Yeah. He also did the second Hellboy, which is really fucking cool.
Work, man.
Oh yeah, he did
Crazy.
death.
Yeah, this was a surprise one. I'm not familiar, but man, oh man, that work is incredible.
Yeah, shots that, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that thing looks nuts. It looks like it was
Yeah.
in one go as well.
God.
It's really smart, like the leaves over top of the panther and stuff.
Yeah, it's. I really like the idea of like repeating something to make it look like it's purposeful, and to repeat doing the leaves and negative of his nipples.
Yeah, dude.
But it's smart because if he did it once, he'd be like, "Well, he didn't really think that out." But if he did it twice, it's like, "Oh,
Makes sense.
perfectly intentional. It's part of it." Yeah.
One side balanced as the other side. Yeah. Yeah, super cool stuff, man.
All right, P, what you got?
We heard that again. Yeah.
Did that last week, folks.
Let's talk about it again. Let they show it.
Oh, we could, but
Or that. We can talk about that.
Close your eyes, people.
pick that one. I don't think we've ever done this, but this is
We did something similar about the same.
I think I couldn't find this one.
Up to the name.
It's Ishmael Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
And this is on Mike Baker, who used to work in Richmond.
no
He
shit.
moved. I saw this in person. It is fucking insanity. This thing is one of the coolest tattoos ever. It
Yeah.
is so fucking cool.
I mean, he wasn't afraid to go gnarly.
Yeah.
and just super weird, dude. Yeah.
Like,
That's a tattooer's tattoo right there.
all gas.
1,000%. 1,000%.
That's
And I
the
mean,
only
think
thing-
of the dude who's got it. Like that
that
dude's
makes perfect
no
sense.
slouch.
Not at all. Yeah, absolutely.
I met him at Salvation, got in my car, got past Short Pump and went, that was fucking Mike Baker. God damn it. Like, I love his shit. Fuck is wrong with me? Because it's Baker Mike on Instagram. Yeah, everything about this tattoo I fucking love.
Fun,
Wild stuff, for sure. Yeah, I think you picked something similar, but you didn't pick this one. But it's fucking bananas. I mean, it's so weird. Like, when I always say, you can tell a porter pick, I mean, you go weird. Zoom in on the lower back like that.
It's just a fucking solid tattooer, man. He makes a good tattoo.
Look at that other
It's
face.
super
Is that
weird.
another face back there?
There's this.
Yeah.
No, that's a butthole and some balls.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
A butthole and some balls.
But, yeah, there's another face on the leg.
No. You're telling me that's a set of balls on the butthole?
Yeah. So it's like
Wow.
and then there's two skulls at the bottom.
Gotcha.
But yeah, there's like a face on the front of that thigh, and then there's another mouth on the end of the tail.
Fucking 7 toes.
He's polydactyl.
Oh, yeah, he sure is.
Is that a quadruped?
It's definitely a quadruped that's polydactyl.
Would it hang out with all the tripods?
It probably would.
Yeah, I just like I've looked at this tattoo 1,000 times, and like you said something in the last episode where I was about to say, oh, the Timothy thing, where we're like going back and finding things. I thought about like, oh, I can go find anything
Because we can show
because we can
the
show it, and there's so many tattoos that I'm like, back when we just did it on the
Yeah, like how am I going to explain what this is?
and
to
then on
anybody?
top of that, like, yeah, you can go look for it, but you're going to be doing this for 10 minutes, you know?
This is a great example because if you try to say, it's a triple panther with 14 faces and
23 eyes.
a bunch of toes, you can't picture that. But this motherfucker's drawn.
Yeah.
Holy shit! They said a muzzle on the end of the tail as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
So, like, he would, like, there was, like, years and years and years ago, he traveled a whole bunch, and he would just post these pics of stuff that,
Oh yeah, I've seen that. It's travel
Doodle
house.
out.
Yeah.
and it just kept getting weirder and weirder and more stretched and just different, and I just kept falling more in love with his work.
It gets funky with it, but in a great, like, you can see the structure of everything. You can see where everything came from, but it
Like, you
puts
said,
it together.
Tattooer's back piece. It's like
100%.
he had the freedom to go there, and he went bananas.
That's it.
And every tattooer who wants to go bananas looks at it and goes, "Fuck yeah, he was able." To
Hell yeah, that was a good time. Man.
Yeah, and that's a great example of a tattooer who heard what the customer wanted, and even if it wasn't a tattooer, even Mike wasn't a tattooer, he heard what the customer wanted and was like, let's take this risk together. Let's do that. Like, and he saw the potential of what he could go way past the red zone.
Oh man, yeah, it's just the one for that too. If you're gonna go all in, you might as well go with that guy.
Yeah, and this is the only one I saved, and I know that there's a nicer photo that's not fresh after touch-ups, and I couldn't find it.
It's fucking
Yeah.
so bananas.
Yeah, it's fucking bonkers. And it's just like it's got all the elements I love. Like,
That fucking like the crazy Duclaw.
Yeah.
And flames in
Yeah.
front of the skull and the other butt cheek.
yeah,
I mean, there's so many cool shapes in there and stuff where you're like, man, that's it, and then you realize, oh, that's making something else. Oh, that's turning into this part of this thing. Yeah.
And you know what? I'm just now realizing it's a cover up. It's so busy that I guess it's a great
possibly
description.
in the shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I remember the first time I saw it, I went, oh, great, another tattooer who doesn't understand that cats have long necks. And then I kept looking at it and went, oh, no, it's just got two forked front legs.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild. And like, to show, like, where that leg is, that's a perfect distance from chin to shoulder or jaw to shoulder. But then the other one is perfect if he was, like, crawling forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking so smart, so good.
So weird.
It's so weird.
And the eyes, I love that all the eyes are different. It's so fucking cool.
Well, fucking right, boys.
Hell yeah.
Hey, fellas, I
Shout out
appreciate
to
you
Ishmael.
hanging with me and being on board to do this.
Indeed.
And you folks too. The reason we do this is to really just put a spotlight on great tattooing. Most of it's coming out of Italy, apparently. But no, for real, we're just the caliber of tattooers out there, we want to just make sure that you are well aware and send them your way and encourage you to, if, man, shit is so dope and people are kind of implying the opposite that, you could take situations like this if you run a shop that sucks and talk to your coworker about this and it'll improve your day. And the next thing you know, you got an L shop.
Oh, yeah. Well, it certainly helps.
It certainly helps. But yeah,
It does.
yeah.
And I mean, it's such cool shit. And like finding
much
new
ill
stuff.
shit.
And like, seeing shit from other countries and people that were
Totally.
totally. Like I wasn't.
He's obviously very accomplished.
fucking killing
His crazy body of work, and it's all cutting edge and insane to look at.
And getting to see an Ishmael tattoo on fucking Mike Baker too.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
That's that's like for tattooing by tattooing.
Yeah. Check out Mike Baker. He goes by Baker Mike, but yeah, check his shit out too. Like him in
Everybody at Ishmael Shop as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I always thought that like Mike Baker, Graham Beach, and I'm blanking on his name, had the best Graham Beach. Who's the guy who owns All My Heart in Charlotte? That's not Graham, I'm not sure.
Up there, Adam's boy.
Yeah.
That's not
God damn.
Gordon Cove.
Gordon Coates. Those three dudes have the best control of like color and shading. Like they're just technically like
They're just all
always right in the pocket.
They're just all wild style. Just crazy, epic tattooing. Anyway, that's why we crazy epic tattooing. We come together to talk about this stuff, and we're glad we got Avery with us to have it done the right way now. Share with y'all. You all tell your homies to share with your friends and everybody so they know what's up. Please do us a favor. Follow me on Just Bullshit on Instagram and Alley Cat Tattoo on Instagram, and like this page and comment on this video, and we'll keep them coming. Tell what your name is.
Yeah, my name is Andrew Connell. Live in Harrisonburg, Virginia. And I work at Alley Cat Tattoo
And Instagram is at Econ.
and AE Connor. Across from Chris Boyd.
Master P, what you got? He works here too. And this is Sport Electric. I'll just do it for y'all.
Sorry, man. This thing is like, I want Panther on PCP.
It's all good, man.
I want you to be on PCP when you draw it.
Bro, if anybody
Panther draw it.
can sell a weird thing, you sell weird things on a regular basis. Just
Try my
one
hardest.
up. Yeah.
I try my hardest.
Draw one up, dog. All right, peace.